Give yourself permission. Nowhere else to be, nothing else to do, but to be present in your practice. Acknowledge the sounds around you. Feel the movement of the air. And just let everything fade away. This is your practice of Yoga Nidra, and there is no way to do it incorrectly. You may not hear everything I say. You may fall asleep, and that's quite acceptable. There is no wrong way to practice this. In this safe, protected space, give yourself permission to fully engage in your practice of Yoga Nidra. With the body comfortable and the breath quiet, in your mind's eye, begin to build your inner sanctuary. This is a place where you feel most safe and secure. A room in your home, a place in nature. It may even be a person or an object, but whatever gives you comfort and makes you feel safe. See it clearly now in your mind's eye, in full color, sound, detail, smells. Create your inner sanctuary with as much detail as possible. Holding that image close, allow yourself to feel the unconditional peace that this place holds for you. Holding the image of your inner sanctuary close, knowing you can use it at any time of stress. Begin to listen to your heart. Listen to the longings you hold. And what is it that you long to create in your life? It may not be anything, or it may be many things. Listen to your heart, and when you know what you'd like to create next, see yourself doing that very thing, creating a mental picture with full details, and then creating a short, concise sentence for it in the present tense. Listen to your heart, and when you're clear on its message, create your sankalpa, your statement of intention. With a clear picture of your inner sanctuary and an understanding of the desire to create in your life, bring your attention now into your body, moving your consciousness through it as I name each part, beginning with the crown of the head, Become aware of your forehead, softening any lines. Left eyebrow and right eyebrow. Feel both eyebrows at the same time. Left eye and right eye. Feel both eyes at the same time. Bridge of the nose, left nostril and right nostril. Feel your whole nose. Upper lip and lower lip. Upper teeth and gums. Lower teeth and gums. Tongue. Roof of the mouth. Now feel your whole mouth at the same time, softening the laugh lines, easing the cheeks. Awareness of the chin, line of the jaw up to the ears, feeling both of your ears at the same time. Front of the neck and back of the neck. Feeling both shoulders before moving attention to the left shoulder and elbow, left wrist, thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, and little finger. Draw warmth and healing to all the fingers of the left hand. Left palm, forearm, upper arm, and left shoulder. Awareness of the collarbone, moving over to the right shoulder, elbow, wrist, right thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, and little finger. Become aware of all the fingers of your right hand. Right palm, forearm, upper arm, and right shoulder. Awareness of the upper chest, the middle chest, belly, and abdominals. Bringing attention to the upper back, the middle back, lower back, and the tailbone. Bringing attention inward to the midsection. Feel the rib cage expand and contract with every breath. Feeling the spine and the breath moving the belly. Awareness of both hips, focusing on the left hip and knee, ankle, left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, and little toe. Bring warmth and healing to all the toes of your left foot. Awareness of the left sole, calf, thigh, and left hip. Moving attention across to the right hip, knee, ankle, right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, and little toe. Draw warmth and healing to all the toes of your right foot. Right sole, calf, thigh, and right hip. Feel your whole body connected, strong. Breathe into your whole body, feeling it warm and at ease on the mat. With your body at ease, in a held and protected space, slow the breath down, and as you do that, quiet the breath, and then listen for the furthest sound away from you at this moment. Strain your senses outward, listening for the furthest sound away from you that you can hear. Send your hearing outward. And now bring your attention inward, bringing it into the body, listening to the sound of your breath, bringing your attention to the beating of your heart. Draw your attention inward. Sending your attention outward once more. Stretch your hearing out and listen for the furthest thing away from you that you can hear. Send your senses outward, listening for something far away. Now drawing your attention back, draw it inward to the body, hearing your breath, feeling the beating of your heart. Draw your attention inward. And now, keeping your attention inward, also send your attention outward. Hear your breath, feel your heart, and also hear what's going on around you. Grounded and connected and expanded at the same time. From there, feeling the breath, just observe your breath just for a moment, 2 or 3 breaths, not changing anything. And now, changing the breath. Inhale, drawing the breath to the level of the chest, to the heart center. Breathe deeper, expanding the ribs. And finish the breath by expanding the belly as well. Pause. And as you exhale, draw in the belly to the level of the ribs. Exhale from the ribs to the heart center, and then fully exhale, breathing in 3 parts. Continue that breath 4 or 5 rounds or more if you enjoy it, and just settle into the breathing pattern before returning back to your own normal breath. Breathing 3-part breath, or about 5 or 6 breaths. And returning to the normal breath. Just observe how you feel. Observe your breath without any judgment. With the breath quiet, the senses calm, and the body at ease, you realize that you are standing in front of a full-length mirror, and you look at yourself standing there, observing your clothing, the style of your hair, and as you lean in closer to the mirror, you notice your eyebrows and your eyes, nose and mouth, and you just gaze at yourself for a moment, just taking in your image. Your gaze moves to your arms, and you raise your hands up, and you turn the palms towards the glass of the mirror, just observing the hands, seeing the shapes of your palms, the length of your fingers, your fingernails, whether you're wearing jewelry, And you look down at the length of your forearm, from the palms to the elbow, looking at the reflection of your upper arms from the elbow to the shoulder. And you slowly lower your hands just for a moment as you gaze at the front of your body, observing what you're wearing, the color of your shirt, the style of it, seeing the shape of your front body. Your gaze moves to your hips and legs, and as you look in the mirror, you observe what you're wearing and the shoes on your feet without judgment. You are looking at the front of yourself in a mirror. Suddenly, something catches your gaze, and you notice that a second mirror has appeared behind you. And still gazing at the mirror, you can now see the back of your body clearly. And you look at your hair, the length of it, and the color from the back. And once again, lifting your hands, you see the tops of your hands, jewelry on your wrists or your fingers, and you can see the back of your arms from the elbows up to the armpits, and you lower your hands once again. You observe your back body from the shoulders down to the hips, once again noting the shirt that you have on, the color, the texture, the fiber of it. And you allow your gaze to travel over your glutes, down the back of the legs, down to the heels, just observing the clothing you have on the lower half of your body and the back of your shoes. As you gaze at yourself, you raise your hands once more, placing the left hand on your forehead, right hand on the top of your head. And as you look at yourself, you allow warmth to come into your palms, soothing the lines of the forehead, easing the crown of the head, easing any tension you are holding in your skull and in your brain. And you take a deep breath, looking at yourself in the mirror. In the mirror, you see yourself placing your hands over your ears, and again, soothing warmth emanates from the palms, filling the sides of the head, easing the jaw, softening the ears. And then you bring your hands to the front of your face, and you can't see anymore, but you just cover your eyes softly, feeling the warmth. And releasing the hands down, you cross right hand to left shoulder, left hand to right shoulder. You send warmth into the shoulders, And in your mind, opening your eyes, looking at your arms crossed over the chest, hands on opposite shoulders, you also send love for yourself through your hands into the shoulders and down into the arms, across the collarbone, bringing warmth up into the shoulder girdle. Releasing that, bringing left hand over the heart in the mirror, seeing yourself place your hand just under the belly button. You feel warmth traveling between the two hands through the midsection. And as you look in the mirror, releasing the hands, you bring them to the front area of the legs, either at the hip bones or at the hip joint, and you feel warmth from your hands traveling down through the palms, down through the legs, easing the knees, the ankles, the toes, warming and soothing the legs. And then you let your hands come back to the sides, and actually looking at yourself in the mirror, you take a deep breath. Seeing the back body in the mirror behind you, you take the right hand to the back of the head, left hand to the back of the neck, and you can see in the mirror your elbows are out, and you send warmth between the back of the head and your neck. Releasing the arms down, you see your hands come down in the mirror before placing both hands side by side on the lower back, just above the tailbone. And as you look at yourself, seeing the back body in the mirror, you see your palms firmly against the lower back, sending warmth into the back body, healing between the two hands. Releasing the hands a little lower onto the glutes. You send warmth through the palms, through the muscles of the glutes, down the back of the legs, down through the heels, soothing the muscles of the leg, easing the calves, warming the feet. Releasing the arms to the side, you notice that the mirror behind you is no longer there, and you are just looking at yourself in a full-length mirror. As you breathe, you think how beautiful you are and how wonderful the body is. And you take a nice deep breath from the feet all the way up to the top of the head, and you exhale it down, bringing calm and quiet and healing into your body. And from this place of healing, of calm and quiet, you recall your statement of intent, your short, concise sentence outlining your heart's desire, and you say it to yourself 3 times clearly in the present tense, and you actually see it happening. You take one more good look at the mirror, and lifting your hands, palms outward towards the image, you send love and unconditional acceptance to yourself. You are perfect exactly as you are. Releasing your arms down, you see that the mirror is no longer in front of you, and you understand that your practice of Yoga Nidra is complete for this evening. Without moving just yet, you start to hear the sounds around you, feeling your body on the mat, the light in the room behind your eyelids. And you take another deep cleansing breath, exhaling away what you don't need. And you start to move your body slowly, moving hands and feet, stretching as it feels good, long body stretch, perhaps hugging the knees into the chest. Whatever feels good for you at this moment. If it feels good to rock from side to side or rock the knees from side to side, just enjoy that sensation, being sure to yawn and stretch. And when you're ready, taking your time, there's absolutely no rush. Come up to an easy seated position, keeping your blanket on if that feels appropriate, rooting the sit bones down. If it feels good, come into easy seated. If your knees don't like that, come into a wide-legged forward fold. Just rooting down through the sit bones, sitting up tall. And when you're ready, open your eyes softly, just gazing at the ground in front of you. And just start to integrate your experience with the room around you. And when you're ready, interlace your fingers, stretching them out. And then releasing the hands, bringing them into Anjali Mudra, balancing left and right side of the body at the heart center. Feel free to join me in Om or enjoy the vibration. Inhaling to chant. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Much love, honor, and respect to all of you here this evening. Gratitude to Mother Earth and our universe. Namaste.